guys, welcome to my Flosstube. My name is Emily. You're very welcome to visit with me for a bit. I'm here on Tuesday instead of Monday. I know I said Monday, but actually Tuesday, because yesterday I did a lot of stitching and I wanted to just get on so I have some progress to show you today. So yeah, it's been good. I've got Maddie back to university. I'll put in some little clippy bits of taking her down. Cambridge was looking rather lovely, as it tends to do when you've not been down there for a while. She's got a beautiful room. I've got a little video of her room. She's got 4 windows. It's very cute, very big room really, and she's settling in now. She was very tired. She didn't sleep well the night before and then got a bit grumpy, so I did leave a little earlier than I was planning on because she was getting grumpy and needed to go to sleep. So that was fine. I got a little bit of stitching done, waiting, just having a break for myself, and we had a lovely time. Highly recommend the Waffle Man if you've ever been in the market in the middle. I think he's there all the time, but we were there on the Sunday and we finally buckled and got a waffle, and it was very good. I have a picture of my waffle and a picture of Maddie's waffle. They were very good. So yeah, I've been doing some stitching. I have only worked on 3 sorry, I just got a message from Lizzie. I've only worked on 3 pieces since my last proper Flosstube. Thank you to everybody who's watched my rather scruffy video on the pointed fifth. I was unbelievably tired when I filmed that. It's had quite a lot of views, and I think some people, I've acquired some new subscribers, so if you've come back for a normal Flosstube, hi. You're very welcome, and I'm usually quite random, but that was particularly random because I was very tired. So I show you my pointed fifth because I'm in that kind of, it's not in its Q-snap still because I haven't stitched on it since I recorded on Friday. So I've been bookshelfing mostly since then, just to try and catch up. So my pointed fifth on my last proper Flosstube looked like this. I think I have most definitely put some stitches into it since then, but I don't think terribly much. This bit now looks like that. I think I did finish off some of the I'll fold them up. I think I finished off a bit here. I did these cats because I don't think we were done quite with the cats, and I've started this. There's going to be a peacock in this one and a chicken in this one, and I've definitely done this bit because I needed to pull I've run out of the colours on my floss drop, so I need to pull the colours out my stash. Look, I've got a bit of a gap here. I need this one. 791 from memory. 791. I still need to just grab that out of my box so that I can fill up this bit here, and then I can do the blend along here, and then I can fill in. This is quite heavy duty stitching along the top of these frames here. I've got this bit to stitch on that side here, so as you can see it's quite full on stitching there. So I've got on, oh look, the light's good today. I've got on and done a bit on that. I think I'm still currently sitting at 46%, 46 and a little bit, 46.11 I think was where I was. I think I'm still exactly where I was on the 5th. So let me just find it. There. 46.11. Yeah. So I've not done any on that since I did that Flosstube extra. What I have been stitching on is my bookshelf. So last time I recorded, it's a little over a week ago, maybe we're looking at maybe now 2 weeks, I think, perhaps. It looked like this. So oh, that's Lizzie messaging me. I'm buzzing. Having trouble with them for teachers, I think. So yeah, and I was going down. I was trying to stick in within my lines in the column and go down on the column. So I came down on my column. I think I've taken photographs of this. Let me just check on my phone. Came down on my column, maybe I didn't. didn't. That's annoying. I came down and I found something that looked like this. I'm trying to show you without showing it you. I'm going to have to just show it you here. And I looked it up on the pattern and I realised that it was the jar. I'll put a little arrow on the picture. It was the jar that's got the fireflies in it, and right next to it has got the girl's hand. So I thought, right, I am going to stitch the hand. So it now looks like this, and as you can see, there is the jar with the fireflies, and I've got bubbles here. I was missing most of this within my, there's my column, so I have really gone outside the lines. So I did all of this yesterday. So I've got 3 bubbles, and as I say, I was missing a couple of colours which I went and purchased yesterday. So I got the 2 colours I'm missing, very obviously missing, which is real pain. 2 greens actually, and most of these missing gaps are the same 2, well, they're 2 different colours, but they're the missing gaps. So I've got the jar of fireflies, and then I could see her hand. So I thought, right, I'm going to stitch her hand. So I got a piece of the filament. I pulled a bit out of pointed fifth actually, and I did myself a box here, and I think my box is 3, 6, 9, 1200 stitches, and I thought, right, I'm going to fill in this box, and I found her hand, a bit of the bookshelf that she's holding on to, and there's an arm, and I think that might be a bit of sleeve, and then there's the blue background. So that's what I did yesterday, was fill in this bit here, and again I've either finished off the stitches if there's only a few, and I've parked just to try and get the bit filled in that I'm aiming for, rather than cross-countrying them. I've parked them, so I've got a few random parkies here, but I will stitch those in. I don't leave parked threads indefinitely. I'll pick them up and stitch them in pretty quickly. I just want to see if I can fill in this little block pretty much continue all of it. I'm missing a couple of colours again. How I keep missing these colours out of my stash. But that is the bookshelf there. I've got another book to come down, and at the bottom of that book I was in the right place. The fox is this side, so I'm going to come down this book, and it says Foxtails, I think the book spine says. So I'm going to find the book and actually stitch that book in so that we can read the writing. You can nearly read the writing down this one. Once I've got the 2 greens that I'm missing in, we should be able to read the spine of this one. And the same, I'm going to do the next book down, and then I'm going to do the same. I'll stitch a box, and I'll stitch the fox in the box. So I found her hand, and I thought I really must stitch her hand. And that's the girl who's on the bookshelf. So that's her. So I am spit-spatting, but this whole piece is going to be done like that. Ooh, the light has just gone really, really wrong. The light's gone really wrong because it's just come round the side of the house. Gone behind a cloud. Right, we're going to run while we're gone behind a cloud. So I'm currently with my bookshelf. I am currently on 16.86. So I've gone from 16.4 to 16.86, which is about 2,500 stitches. I've got another, so I've got 14 lots of 72. I've got 1,000 stitches to stitch, and then I've done for the month. So that's fine, that's doable. Sorry, this light's going to cut in and out now. So that's totally doable now to get that done for the month. So 26, I'm off today, I'm off tomorrow. I've got 6 days off. And then I'm in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, finish that job, start my new job on Monday. And I'm in Monday, Tuesday, off on Wednesday. I'm in Thursday, Friday, and I'm off Saturday, Sunday. So already it feels doable. Haven't started yet. I'm going to go in tomorrow and see if my uniforms come in. So I'll pop my head in and say, hi, I'm starting on Monday, is my uniform here? And they'll be like, who are you? But we'll see. Anyway, so the other thing I picked up, and I did definitely take pictures of this, I picked up Mini Autumn's Promise. which is it's a mini. It's my oldest Haid. I have one older whip, which is the Shores of Hawkrun Hollow. But this is my oldest Haid because I started the treasure hunt bookshelf first, but of course I restarted that, so that was UFO'd and it's now got Moondragon on it because I dyed the fabric up. So Mini Autumn's Promise. The last time I showed it, if I can find it, it was a while ago. I'll put a picture here. It's mostly background anyway, but I found on trawling around, I had a lot of small numbers to finish. So what I did was I screenshot it there with the small number of stitches left to stitch in it, and then I stitched them and we're down to zeros, and then I scrolled it and the next pile and I filled them in. That was 2 evenings just doing 10 stitches, 12 stitches, 2 stitches. I just arranged it with number of stitches to go, which leaves me now, I am down to I think 4, maybe 5 colours. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 5 colours, and obviously they've got the most stitches left. So that's what I've got left. And obviously there's 2,500 and 2,300 of 775 and 3752. So I went into Hobbycraft when I got the green 3815 I needed. I just had never owned it. It's green. So I picked up one of each of these 4 colours. So I have a full skein because a couple of them will use the full skein because this is on 18 count and I'm using 2 strands. So I'm literally down to background colour, so all the proper colours are finished. And right now today, with the light looking weird, there we go, he looks like that. So you can see there's big gaps. This whole piece here, this whole middle here is almost completely finished apart from a few little gaps up the side of the branch, and there's a small little gap down the side of the dragon and a couple of stitches here, really randomly I've missed those. But other than that, it's this big swathe across the bottom, that's all filled in, and this big swathe here. So I do have like 7,000 stitches to go on it, but I'm narrowing it down to the point where I can just fill in bulk. And it is absolutely filthy. This is white. It's mostly white, and it's minging, absolutely filthy. It will get washed in the washing machine. But the dragon, the leaves, the branch, all the darker blues, they're all finished. I'm literally down to 5 shades of light blue. So I'm closing in on a finish with Mini Autumn's Promise. And the stitches are terrible. As I say, it was my first, well, it's my oldest Haid. It wasn't my first, but I literally started this 300 stitches into the treasure hunt bookshelf. So I was pretty much started pretty much my oldest whip, not my oldest whip, my oldest Haid. So I'd really like to get it done. After this is the key. So that'll be the next one, but my key is a lot more stitches to finish. Yeah, I need 100,000 stitches to finish the key, not 7. But I'll finish that. And then it's Bountiful Bookshelf. And then nothing until Hubble Bubble. Crikey. I didn't start I've mostly started my Haids later on. I haven't got that many on the go. I kind of have. I always forget that I've got 4 Haids on my Amazon Fire tablet. I never put them on my pattern keeper on my phone. I always put them on my Amazon Fire because I was going to use a tablet for pattern keeper. But actually, I'm an on-the-go stitcher, so it's much easier to do it on my phone. Yeah, so Mini Autumn's Promise is coming along, and hopefully I will have progress. It's at 82. What's it at? It's at 84%. So let's see where I can get it before my next my next video. So I'm at 84%, so I'm filling in. I'll get there. I think all of this is one colour. I think I've done all the little bits, and there's a mark. I've got like a line, so anything this side of the line I think is one colour now, so I can just get on and get that filled in. I've got a big gap down there, that's the same, and then there are some, look, I've got some little gaps here and here, and there's little gaps here, gap there. I'll get it done. I'm going to get it done. I really would like to just get it done. Oh, right. So this is actually going to be quite short because there was only three pieces to show you. So I'm going to get on this week. I'm going to get on with Mini Autumn's Promise. I'm going to get on with my treasure hunt bookshelf till I've got that done. I've got today and tomorrow, and then I'm pretty much working right through. So, but that's fine. I've got 4 more shifts at my old place, and I can do 4 shifts there. That's no problem. It's doing 7 or 8 in a row that really knocked me sideways. And then I'll start my new job, and we've got all our fingers crossed that that's going to be so much better. I will have a 5 o'clock start in the morning. On the earlies it's 5 till 2, which yes is 5 o'clock in the morning. So I've got a small adjustment there on my sleep pattern, but if I finish at 2 in the afternoon I can pick my kids up from school and then I can stitch the evening away. Sounds like a plan, instead of working 9 till 9, 9 till 10. 5 till 2 sounds great. We'll see how I do. I'm hoping it's going to work out. Okay, that's about me done for today. I've got a few little pictures of Maddie's room to put in. I'm just going to insert the clips, and I took a picture from each of her bedroom windows, of her 4 bedroom windows, so you can see how historic. I'm just going to put them 1, 2, 3, 4 up here, so you can see just how historic it is. And a little picture of Old Court, which is where she's living, which is the very oldest. This building was started to be built in the 1300s. It is the oldest student accommodation there is. That's why she's living in there, because she'll never get the chance to live in there ever again. And very few people do get the chance to live in there. And a lovely picture of New Court with a very snazzy lawn pattern, which when you go and look at it as a tourist, you will not know, or nobody's allowed to walk on the lawn. But it's just nice to be back and nice to drop her off, and I'm still not over the little rush you get from going there. Right guys, I'm gonna sign off now, get my few pictures inserted, and do some stitching. I will see you very soon for another update, and thanks for watching. Bye bye. It's Maddie's little room. There it is. No, not a tourist, just a very proud parent.